Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My dog's being really needy, so I'm trying to do an intro and you're not letting me. You're not letting me. Oh, hi. Stop, what are you doing? Today I'm reviewing Korean sheet masks. I love a good sheet mask, especially after a long day. They're just so refreshing. I love them to bits. And I have been reading everywhere, and I mean everywhere, that Koreans have got the beauty industry down to a T and that they are doing everything right. So I thought I would try out some Korean sheet masks to let you know if they're any good and if it's worth you spending your hard-earned money on some Korean sheet masks. Recently, my skin has been horrid. It has just broken out in spots everywhere. So as you look at the photos, you can see all my spots, but I'll be able to tell you what the results were from using the masks and if they're any good for inflamed, angry skin. So yes, let's get started. So the first one I'm reviewing is the Pony Brown Alps Moist Care. This is a moisturising one, and when you get it out the bag, make sure you open it over the sink because you'll pull it out and it is dripping wet. It is so wet, and you have that moment where you're like, okay, because it's wet and it's cold and you've got to put it on your face and you're like, put it on, because it's not something you want to put on your face, but I did. I'm doing it for the skin, doing it for the glow. So these are the photos here. This is what it looked like on. It sat really well against the skin. There weren't many creases, the holes were the right size. It went on really well and you can see how it fits. So I was really happy with that. Once it was on, it was fine. Taking it off, I don't know if you guys do this, but when I take a mask off, I do use the mask and wipe it down my neck and my chest, just so that I get the benefits of it. You know, instead of throwing it straight in the bin, use it on other bits of your body. However, it dried quite quickly. It dried within 5 minutes. It did feel slightly tacky for up to 10, and as it was drying, it felt quite tight. So I kept going like this with my eyebrows because I could feel it all tightening. My skin the next day didn't feel soft, but was amazing for spots. My spots did scab over the next day and it took a lot of the redness out of it as well, so really good. If I ever had bad skin, I would use this again. This is the next one we're reviewing. This is the Bling Pop Face Mask Soothing Charcoal. Can we also just mention how amazing this packaging is? Oh look, I could do half my face. This one is a charcoal mask, and yes, it is black when you get it out. Here are the lovely photos of me wearing it. A little bit scary, I know, but every time I put on one of these face masks, my dad would come in and have a little chuckle. This one is a thicker mask, so it was quite a bit thicker when I got it out. Went on really nicely and actually sat really well against my skin. I was very happy with it. Didn't have much of a smell, felt lovely, was really happy until I took it off. I took it off and that's when I could smell it, and then some of it went on my lips and I just licked my lips to get it off. Tasted horrible. Don't lick your lips if this gets on it. And so I patted in the rest, rubbed it down my neck and my chest like I normally do, and then was waiting for it to dry. And waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and it never really dried. It dried, yes, but it stayed tacky forever. Forever. I'm not exaggerating. The next day I woke up, my skin was tacky. I had to wash my face to get it off, left it on my neck and chest for the entire day, and the end of the next day I could still feel it. It was still tacky. So this will hang around for a really long time. Its results with my skin, it seemed okay the next day, but the day after, all my spots came out again. So it didn't feel like it really helped them. It may be that it's purifying it and bringing it all out, but I don't want to put one on and then know 2 days later all my spots are going to appear. So I liked it, I didn't love it, and this is probably at the bottom of my list of ones I'm going to be getting again. So this is the next one that I'm reviewing. It is the Skin Purifying Seaweed I'm Real Tony Moly Mask. Have a look at the photos. This is what it looks like when it's on. It does not fit the face very well. It did have to keep being pressed down the whole time I was wearing it. The chin kept unfolding, I had to keep pressing it in. The bit between the mouth and the nose kept falling down, so I had to keep pushing it up. And every time I breathed, it would warm up. And eventually that's all I could focus on for the 20 minutes. Every time I breathed out, I would feel the heat. So it wasn't actually that relaxing to use, and it didn't sit on the face very well. But when I took it off, I looked in the mirror and I was like, ooh. Oh, wow, I had a nice glow straight away. It looked really nice, so I was really happy with the glow. My skin didn't feel particularly soft, but my spots scabbed over, they cleared up, and it actually had really good results. I was really happy with it. So one I would really recommend if you did want to purify your skin. Okay, so this is the final one, the one I was waiting for. Don't know if you've been waiting for it, but it's the Star Skin. So again, this one isn't actually a Korean mask, it's just based on the Korean masks, and it's really thin. So when you get out the packaging, just be careful. There are 3 layers, so the front still, the back one, and then the mask is in the middle, so you have to kind of pull it apart. It's really thin and really delicate. I did rip it a couple of times, so yes, be careful. But when you put it on, look at this. Like, it just fits the skin so well. It went on, it was like a second skin, and you could just relax and not worry. The top lip did fall down a little bit, so I did have to push it up a couple of times, but apart from that, there were minimal creases and it stuck on the face so well. I was so happy with it. Taking it off wasn't a problem. I patted in the excess, it dried within 5 minutes, was a little bit tacky, but that was okay. That went quite soon after that. And I was really happy with it. The results, my skin felt soft. It was that thing where you're like, ah, yes, I can feel it, it feels soft. My spots scabbed and improved within days, the redness went, and my skin just looked altogether better. So it was a really lovely mask and definitely one worth trying. So those are all of the masks reviewed. Is Korean beauty the answer to perfect skin? Trying these, I would say no at the moment, because they're just so similar to what we already have. Yes, there's more quirky ones. You can get seaweed ones, you can get egg and pumpkin ones. I do love their packaging a lot more than ours, but the actual products themselves, I didn't actually find them that different and that much more amazing than what we have to offer ourselves. So whether it's a Korean mask or a normal mask, just get one. Any sheet mask will do and it will look after your skin. I love them all. They all did work well. Probably wouldn't go for the charcoal one again. I think my 2 favourite were these, the Star Skin and the Alps Moisture Care. Those are the 2. So if you're going to give them a go, try these 2. But yes, that is everything I have to share with you. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you have. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Also, if there's anything you want me to review, leave a little comment and I'll see what I can do for you. But thank you so much for watching. Bye!